Okay, in today's video, I want to make an update, okay, on what I find. Okay, I think this front plate push, I think it's easy, okay, so I'm going to show how I set it up, okay, and in the back, I just find out that's, I just find out that sometimes when I push in a different direction, okay, the sound is less, okay. On one side, it sounds better, and on the other side, it sounds less. So that's what I find out too. So I'll show you. Okay. I'll show you this setup later. Okay. Let me open up the hallway first. Okay. This is how I set up in the back. Okay. I use 3mm tungsten. Okay. And I use 3mm zirconia ceramic. Okay. And this one, the spring I show you already, it's 0.3 millimeter wire diameter, and the outer diameter, this one is 3mm, and the length of it, the height is 5mm. Okay. Now, sometime, okay, I find out that's as I play it a while, I don't know, the spring height, the spring lead height is becoming less, okay, and the sound is not as crispy, okay. So just stretch it a little bit, okay, for all of them, and the result, just stretch them a little bit, okay. Put it back in, stretch a little, put it back in, and the last one. Okay. Then put the ball back. Okay. As you can see, that's I put two different type of ball. Okay. So when you put it, you cannot. Okay. You have to put it this way. If you put it this way, okay, what happens is when you push on one side, the sound will be from the tungsten, and the other side, the sound will be from ceramic only. That's when you push, okay. Maybe you can put it on this way, but then for me, I put it this way. Oh no. Because when you rotate, okay, this ball will go this way, this ball will go this way. So it's this, it's each, and when you rotate this way, this ball will fall this way, and this ball will go this way. That's how I did it. Now, okay. I think it sounds good. Now put it back. Oh, my nail was too short. I just cut my nail not too long ago. Okay. Now for the front, this is the short spring, okay? Short spring, put it in this. And this is the special spring. I try to stretch the special spring too, and don't do it. This I use this setup because it's easy to push and it make a nice sound too. But if you stretch them, it'll be too hard to push. For this, I use brass ball. I try to use ceramic ball, but I don't know. I like the brass better. I think I don't know, somehow it made me it's easier to push. And this one is ceramic, okay? And this one is tungsten. All ball in the front plate is a 2.778 millimeter ball. Now, this is what they call the center board, okay? I changed mine, okay? When how is it this center board that come with mod groove, okay? The thickness is perfect, okay? But then after a while, after you change the setup, okay, you open and close, and it will keep getting thinner, okay? By getting thinner, because sometimes when you push it down, you push it in the wrong way, okay? It will make that thinner. So when it get too thin, okay, it rattle. So and then I ordered the spare part, okay, for the center board. When I change them, it's too thick, okay? So when it's too thick, it's gonna be hard to push the front plate, okay? Yeah. This is why it's quite hard to put it back. See, if it's like this, if you keep pushing it, sometimes you damage the center board. Right. I have to make sure that it go in. Why? So when you close the front plate, okay, that's how I damage the center board, and then I have to order them and replace them. But once I replace them, the problem is it's thick. It's too thick. So well, when that happens, I'll show you how to do it. But it's not perfect. Okay. After you extend the spring, okay, the sound is so nice. Okay, I forgot to mention in the back plate, okay, I use 3mm ball, okay. Two of them is tungsten and two of them is zirconia ceramic. Okay, before I used 4 tungsten, okay, it sounds good, but then when I replace 2 of them with the zirconia ceramic, it sounds better. It sounds louder, and it's easy to push too. So you should try them. This setup, okay, 2 is tungsten and 2 is zirconia ceramic, okay. This setup it make it louder too. It even louder than 4 tungsten, okay. And if you put only the zirconia ceramic in there, all 4 of them, it will not be as loud, okay. I don't know, somehow this setup is better. So in the front, okay, I also put 2 tungsten, 2 tungsten, and 2 ceramic. I use ceramic so it will be easier to push. Now we just set up, okay. I think this is the update, okay. I just want to mention that's how I set up the front. What happened, the problem with the center board that the center board, when I first replaced them, okay, it would be hard to push, so I have to push it down hard, okay. I have to push it down hard, sort of like try to make it thinner, okay. If I use a plier to make it thinner, I screw that up, and I just have to replace a new one. When the center board, when it gets thin, it will not sponge back, okay. It will not spring back to be thick. It just keep getting thinner and thinner. So that's why the new one is a little thicker than it should. So you have to push it yourself. Okay. For the front, that's what I want to mention. And for the back, okay, I want to mention how I set up. That's 2 tungsten and 2 zirconia ceramic. And I want to mention that you stretch the spring a little, okay, in the back, and it makes the sound is nice. Okay, and a few people asked me about to make a setup video for the lanyard, okay. I'm not really the expert on this, okay. And I'm waiting for I'm waiting for a new pendant. Okay, so that's maybe a 2 or 3 week. If I get the new one, I may replace them and I'll record it. Okay. Okay, if I change them, I'll make a video about it. Okay, so and want to mention that this knot, this is snake knot. Okay, so you can find them in YouTube. Okay, and this is the king crown knot. I'm not really that good at it. I'm not really that good. Okay, so that's why I don't really want to show how I did it. But well, if I need to change them, I'm going to show you the snake knot on how I do it. But this one, you just have to go watch the video in YouTube. Okay, and the way for you to put the lanyard in the hole, I'll show you then. That's the setup. Okay. Okay, so this is it for this video then. Okay, well, if you like them, hit the like button for me too. Thank you.